Hello, and welcome to Peaceful Philosophy. Tonight, we're going on a gentle journey inward. A journey not of striving or of fixing, but of quiet observation and courageous acceptance. We're going to explore one of the most profound ideas from the psychologist Carl Jung, the idea of the shadow, and how embracing it is the true path to becoming whole. So, find a comfortable position. Let your body feel heavy, relaxed. There is nothing you need to do, and nowhere you need to be. Simply listen and be open to what you find.
Think for a moment about the version of you that you presented to the world today. The you that went to work or school, the you that appeared in meetings or conversations, the confident, capable, kind person you aim to be. Think about your social media profiles, the smiling photos, the curated moments of success and happiness. This is what Jung called the persona. It is your mask, a necessary and often beautiful piece of you that allows you to navigate the world. It is the friendly face, the helpful colleague, the loving partner, and it is real. It is a part of you. But it is not all of you, is it? What happens to the parts of you that don't fit that polished image? Where do the flickers of jealousy go, the moments of insecurity, the private shame, the secret desires, the lazy impulses? For most of us, we push them down. We hide them away, deep in the basement of our minds, hoping no one ever sees them. And in that quiet, dark basement lives the shadow.
The shadow is not evil. Please hear that. The shadow is not a monster. It is perhaps a forgotten child. It is the repository of every part of yourself that you were ever taught was unacceptable. Remember when you were told not to be so loud? Part of your boisterous joy went into the shadow. Remember when you were told that being angry was bad? Your righteous fire went into the shadow. Your vulnerability, your neediness, your wild creativity, if it didn't fit the mold, it was sent away. And so it lives within you, not as a monster to be slain, but as an unseen visitor, a guest in your own home that you refuse to acknowledge. You might feel it as a sudden, unexplained mood swing, a flash of anger at someone else's success, a feeling of being a fraud. That is simply the shadow, knocking gently on the door, asking to be seen. For our entire lives, we are taught to run from this part of ourselves, to fear it, to repress it. But what if? What if we were taught wrong? What if the greatest treasure you will ever find is hidden in the very place you are most afraid to look?
Jung believed that the shadow, once faced, holds the key to our vitality and our wholeness. He said, "In the shadow is the gold." Think of it like this. When you repress your anger, you don't just lose rage, you lose your passion, your ability to set boundaries, your fire. When you repress your sadness, you don't just lose pain, you lose your depth, your empathy, your connection to the world. When you deny your vulnerability, you deny your greatest capacity for love and true connection. The gold in your shadow is all the beautiful, raw energy you've packed away with the parts you deemed ugly. Your creativity is there, your authenticity is there, your courage is there. To be fully whole is not to be all good. To be whole is to be complete. It is to accept that you are a vast and complex landscape of both sunlit mountains and deep, mysterious valleys. And there are wildflowers growing in those valleys that you cannot find anywhere else. Accepting your jealousy shows you what you truly desire. Accepting your shame shows you where you most need to offer yourself kindness. Accepting your fear shows you where your next great act of courage lies.
So, how do we begin this journey? How do we find this gold? It is not a battle. It is a gentle act of turning towards. It is an exercise in courageous curiosity. It starts with awareness. The next time you feel a surge of judgment towards someone else, ask yourself gently, is this a part of my own shadow I'm seeing? The next time you feel a pang of shame, instead of pushing it away, can you simply notice it? Can you just sit with it for a moment and offer it a tiny bit of kindness? As if to say, I see you, you belong here too. This is the work of integration. It is the slow, lifelong process of retrieving the lost parts of yourself from the basement and letting them into the warm light of your awareness. When your persona, your social mask, and your shadow, your hidden self, can finally shake hands, you begin to approach what Jung called the self, the whole, integrated, authentic you. You don't lose your goodness, you expand it. You become more honest, more compassionate to others, and most importantly, to yourself. You become whole. So tonight, as you drift deeper into rest, there is no need to fight, no need to hide. Simply be open to the idea that every single piece of you, the light, the dark, and everything in between, is worthy of love and is a vital part of the magnificent person you are and are still becoming.